running on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated, that you ever hated.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Where? Gonna walk around the edge of the room in the bed where
The NFL is on EA Sports as we bring you a look inside Highmark Stadium here at Orchard Park, New York. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way home for the Bills touchdown. James Cook, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Turn there, gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Working to put a drive together.
Here we go. 222. West right zip. Extend. No mas.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now 3rd down and 7.
36-yard line. Bunch right. Alpha, 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 alpha. Go.
To throw is Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Press. Bunch right. Here we go. Chip slam. 19 seconds. Good night.
Here's Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. You look at this Buffalo defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so fourth from the bottom, Charles.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
A back foot throw there is incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's number one goal is to throw that timing off.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, Ken. Green 19, good up. Hey, Ken. Do it. Right.
Throwing again is Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Well, that's one way, and a good way, to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
Here we go. 331. Hey, going out. Press. Bunch right. Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Nick Folk for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They run again on 1st down. Cook. into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3. The Bills had 11-5 on the year, and they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jermaine Johnson. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
319! Hey, home. That's it.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
So on 4th down, the Bills send out Brad Robbins to punt. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
319, just hey, Ken. Good night. Hey, 551. Good night.
Fields now to throw. And he'll find Hall. 3rd and 8.
You got
And it's 3rd down.
Did you? Good night. Easy. 11. Right.
Here's Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here we go, son. Angel. No mas. Delta. Right.
Off play action, Fields. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. When you look at this defense, they come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Hey, never mind, Monday. Go.
Now Fields. He finds Wilson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on it, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Seven, our score after 1. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, bunch right. Extend. Hey, 10. Bunch right. Alpha.
To the air again, Fields. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Green 19.
In motion left is Wilson.
Hey, 10. Right.
Paul want to give up the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
Angel. Hey, 10. Let's go Alpha right here. West right zip.
Back to throw. Fields flushed out right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
11.
On a counter, it's Hall. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 222. Hey, 10. Nelson. Mayday. Right.
Fields. To the left side. He's got the tight end Taylor. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Mason Taylor, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have taken the lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 14-7. Now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Allen running right on the option. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go?
James Cook with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points.
14. Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll start on the ground. Hall takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
319, hey, going out right here. Go.
Now it's Fields. Flush to his right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
Operating from the gun. Fields. His throw incomplete.
Had no command that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The Jets on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Nice instruction.
From the gun, here's Fields. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Able to avoid him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good it is. It'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. Down to about the 45. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in Week 2. And it was the Bills winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here in Buffalo.
And 7 at the 45-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. They'll give to Cook on the read option. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Oh, look at this play call. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. And the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And running with power here. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have retaken the lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Fulk connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Fulk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
We'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Allen. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Allen in the offense staying put. They'll go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. To throw, it's Allen. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. Throwing now is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Boy, you know, some plays you can just sort of tell they're not going to work from the start, and that was one of them right there.
Yeah, I mean, he had every option taken away, and so all that was left for him to do was to try and keep it himself, but even he knew that he had nowhere to go.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Allen in the offense staying put. They'll go for it on 4th. Now Allen. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Elijah Moore as the first half is winding down. And the Bills take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Pass on for the extra point. And that one will give them the lead here as we approach halftime.
Next to score, Bills 32, Jets 21. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
First down, Jets.
Hey, Ken.
A final shot before the break. Fields on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 58, who's here's that? West right, zip. Chip clear. Good night.
Now a carry for Allen. Joey Bosa in on the stop. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, that's it.
And Wilson in motion left.
Hey, Ken. Good night.
They'll give to Hall. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 105 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Right.
Looking to throw. Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Justin. Hey, Ken. Hey, 5:51.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. A shotgun snap, Fields eluding the pressure right. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7th play in this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Fields going to change things up here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Here we go. You good. 222. Angel. You got a mid. Right?
They snap it to Fields. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 36-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Again, it's Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think one of the key words in today's NFL is hybrid. You know, guys who can do more than just what they're asked to do. How about our running back there laying out like a wide receiver and making that catch?
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Here's Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. Able to slither by. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Give him 32 on the play.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
319! What is that?
Cook is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir from 3 yards out. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. To throw is Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Green Knights, Delta, Delta.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter.
Here we go, son. 319, get set. Hey, Chan. West right, zip. Hey, Can. Bunch right. Right.
Fields now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Turn around, sir. Press, bunch right. EQ. Go.
Here's Fields. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 45 yards.
You got a mini base. Why not? Oh, let's go.
Here's Fields. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Angel. 319, get that.
Now Fields. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson from 13 yards out. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Defensively, Harrison Phillips there to stop it.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Rolling to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the 1st on the scramble.
36-yard line.
Cook up the gut. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And now they'll throw with Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. 3rd and 7 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
There he goes, right side. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Palmer, 61 yards. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. Being chased out left. That's caught at the 2. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really out in the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. This is Smith with the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
3:19, Jets, is that?
In motion goes the tight end.
Go.
Back to throw. Fields steps away to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
19 seconds. Jump.
In motion, the tight end.
We're going out. We're going out.
Now it's Fields. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 36. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Over the middle and next to Taylor, the tight end. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Okay, let's go. Here we go.
Fields. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
And the Jets 1st down.
Hey, Ken. Hey, never mind. Monday. Hey, Ken. Right.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
Well, it certainly feels to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Straight ahead is Hall. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. Third down now.
Here we go, son. 3-19, can I see that? Right.
Here's Hall again. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
Sorry, boss. Jump slip. Go.
Here's Fields. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
56.
To throw is Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
19-yard line.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. They'll run again. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done. A narrow victory.
Yeah,